I often ask all these people in my district who are like, oh, okay, just tell them to move here or move to a tech place. I was like, well, are you going to move to Louisiana? And no hands go up. Then I was like, why are you so arrogant to think they want to live here?
Yeah.
They like it where they grew up with their families. But now you can like live there and you learn a little bit of tech and you can work for almost any company in the country, in the world. That is the opportunity if we do this right. And we should start with kindergarten through 12th grade. It's just like reading or writing.
I agree.
Your brother's kid's going to do it?
I hope so. I'll say this. They're not working for me one day if they don't. This is also interesting because it's like every now and then there's something that makes it where you can jump. You can jump up a cast or a system. You can jump a couple levels. And I believe that right now this is that thing.
I say the same exact thing. You know, the wealth gap, there are two huge wealth gaps in this country. One is between places like Silicon Valley and factory towns, rural towns that were decimated. And the other is a racial wealth gap, 10 to 1. White families and Asian American families 10 to 1 the wealth of people who are African American, Latino American. Technology, you can do that, scale it in one generation. Yep. If we can get rural communities, factory towns, towns in the Black South, the opportunity to do things with tech, and build companies, build wealth, be content creators.
Oh, hell yeah. Black AI, dude. You know what I'm saying? Build me a trap beat, homie. Let's get this. No, but I agree with you. It's an opportunity, right? And that is, it's like, it's an opportunity. Some people are like, there's no, and I know that's just one thing, but also another thing is that trade jobs, like you're saying, you're still going to need plumbers for sure. You're still going to need, you're still going to want the hands on the wheel of a human being, I believe. But there's a lot of trade jobs, you're not going to be able to replace those. You talked about an internet bill of rights, right? Which you tried to pass, I'm guessing, or tell me about that. Tell me a little bit about that experience and why do we need that? Do you feel like we already answered that or no?
I could go do it briefly. I mean, there's a guy, Tim Berners-Lee. You should have him on sometime.
Tim, what's his name?
Tim Berners-Lee. He is the founder, basically, of the World Wide Web.
Wow.
He's one of the people who made the internet the internet.
Oh,
and I'm sure he was like knighted or something. And so he and I talked, and we came out with this Internet Bill of Rights. When you remember that Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal where people lost their data on Facebook and profiles were made. Mm-hmm. And basically it said, in this country, no one should take your data without your consent.
Agreed.
And you should know where your data is. I mean, there are other parts of it, but it's like pretty simple. You own your data, you control your data, and you should know what's happening with your data. And I think, and by the way, you should be compensated to some extent for the use of your data if you consent. There should be a data dividend in this country. And I think that is not a partisan issue. It is an issue that's going to become increasingly important with things like this database that may be being made. Like, you should know. Do you know, Theo, right now what the government knows about you? Mm-mm. Do you know if there's a profile on you? Do you know, like, what if that database is wrong?
Pisces, I know that. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Yeah.
Like, you should know. Yeah. You should be able to consent. You should be able to get something deleted if they have an incorrect information. And what that applies to the government, and it applies to big corporations. I don't want Google having some profile on Ro Khanna. I mean, so we introduced this in 2017. Wow. 2017. Congress to this day has not been able to introduce or pass any Internet Bill of Rights. There are no protections. You know, when Josh Hawley—
When you say there's no protections, oh, you're just meaning there's no protections for people.
I mean, no protection for people. Mm-hmm. Josh Hawley once, and there are places where I actually agree with Hawley, he had Mark Zuckerberg stand up and apologize
to those parents. I saw that.
And someone said to me, you know what he should have also done? He should have had the whole Congress stand up and apologize. The problem isn't just these tech companies, it's the Congress. We've had this stuff going on for 10 years, and Congress has not passed an Internet Bill of Rights. And one of the things I say is, like, I know these people. I know how they think. They're going to run circles around you. You got to hold them accountable. Have the tech guy saying, hold them accountable.
Why won't they do it? The same reason as before?
Why won't the tech companies do it?
Who's lobbying? Who's lobbying against them? Big tech?
It's tech lobbying. It's internet service provider lobbying. Wow. It's these lobbyists. And they don't want, and we haven't, I mean, can you imagine this country that has a constitution, that is a country founded on freedom, and we don't have any federal legislation saying you own your data?
Well, that's what it's all become. It's all part of this thing where all you